So what is nano fat, and what is the difference between nano fat and regular fat? So in summary, nano fat is fat that is rich in stem cells, in growth factors, and cytokines, and this is all the good stuff, which in general is fat that is used to improve skin quality. Now, when we liposuction and we fat transfer, the fat looks something like this. And it's basically fat that's mixed with liquid. We then put it in a centrifuge and we separate the liquid from the actual concentrated fat. This is the concentrated fat, and this we can use for buttock augmentation, we can use it for breast augmentation, and we can use it even for facial fat transfers when we want to create volume, for example, on the cheeks, etc. Now, occasionally we want to use fat, not necessarily for volume, but for improving the skin texture. And that is what nano fat is used for. And what is nano fat? It's basically fat where the fat has been crushed and it releases all the stem cells, the cytokines, the growth factors. So it's basically fat that is rich in stem cells. So we tend to use that for example, facial fat grafting. Oftentimes we use it on the hand. Now, how is it prepared? This is called a crusher. And what this does is, as the fat passes through this, it crushes the fat. So we then push this in and literally crush the fat back and forth. And as it gets crushed, it starts releasing all the stem cells and the cytokines and the growth factors. So essentially, this fat now is very rich in stem cells. So this is how nano fat is essentially prepared. Now, I love using nano fat for facial rejuvenation. I love using it for the hollow that's underneath the eyes because it's a very thin fat and will not create clumps since the skin here is very thin. And oftentimes I encourage patients to do fat transfers. Let's say a patient is having liposuction or a tummy tuck. I really think it gives a very nice glow to the skin to use the nano fat. And a lot of my patients say, yeah, but doctor, I don't want any volume. If you use a small amount of this, you don't get much volume. So you can really improve skin quality, improve the wrinkles, give a skin a nice glow by using nano fat.